Welcome on in here, guys. Thank you for checking out the show. I'm your host, Dewan, and this is the Broke Spokers Podcast, where we sit here and dissect the broke mentality and do everything we can to get you out of it. This is a judgment-free zone, so no judgment, just real talk about money, mindset, and getting free. Let's get into it. Today, we're going to take a dive into credit. I've had a lot of people call me up, and it just become a topic that has been, discussed a lot lately in my personal life. So, and again, I only talk about these things, but from personal experience. So that's why I feel like I'm qualified to say so. I feel like I went from not caring about credit score. I think I might have saw my lowest credit score at like 520 or something. I don't know. I didn't care at that time, but now my credit score is way up, and I'm not looking back. So I want to tell you guys how to do it. And a lot of these credit fix bureaus and all of that stuff, they're going to be mad at me for this one, but you don't need all that to fix your credit. All you really need is like a second chance. And then they have credit cards that do provide second chances where they leverage your own money to help you build your credit. And that's actually what I did, how I started. But, even starting that way, that wasn't all it took because, well, that helped. I'll say that. That helped. But when my credit really took a turn and went through the roof, it was just because I employed a couple of good habits that not even hard for you guys to do. All it does is take a slight mindset shift and and a little bit of discipline, and you can do it. It's not hard. Everybody thinks that I'm just this amazing guy because was able to discipline and sit down and tell myself no on this. No, I don't take all of that. All it takes is a formula, a plan, and just do it. Just do it. So first off, if your credit is shot, you don't have to take anything that somebody's giving you. You don't have to be excited about an approval just because somebody will approve your credit and your credit is bad. Most of the time, those people are looking to take advantage of you. So how to get your credit back right? Start out with I forget what they're called. Those second chance. Let me look it up real quick.
A few moments later.
All right, my apologies, guys. I should have been better prepared, but secured credit card was the term that I was looking for. And with a secured credit card, I was going to suggest the Wells Fargo, but they don't offer it anymore. But there are some out there. I think Capital One has one. But with a secured credit card, it's when you put up your own money, basically a deposit to secure your credit. So your credit limit is going to be the amount of money that you put in, 300, 500, 1,500, however much you put in, that's how much credit they're going to give you. And actually, there's an Prosper card that you pay $59 a year, so it's unsecured, but there's an annual fee of $59 a year billed after, and the first year is free. So that's billed after the first year if you decide to go that route, and also enroll in auto pay. So whichever one you want to do, me personally, I would go with putting my money up as a deposit because one, it's going to give you that money to look forward to. Because whenever I had that Wells Fargo card, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get my credit card, to my credit to this position where they say, oh, you don't have to do the secured card anymore. They give it to you a regular card and you get that deposit back. So I was looking forward to that $300 back. But also with the amount of growth that you're going to see and that you're going to make while changing your mindset, by the time you get that deposit back, that deposit is going to be, it's just going to be a nice bonus because, it's not like you're going to be looking forward to getting it back because you're going to spend it. But by the time you get to that point through this process, you can be like, oh, this is a nice little bonus. Go add that to, to something else. Anyway, so when you put that deposit down, they give you a credit limit. Now, the mindset you're going to want to have, and this applies to everybody, whether you are fixing your credit or you already have decent credit, this practice will make your credit skyrocket. And I mean, you'll be in the 800s in no time if you keep to this discipline. Now, the credit card companies want to see you spend money and pay it back. They want to know that if they give you money, that they'll get it back. So the thought process that you do, and this is my simple hack that I deployed, you throw away your debit card. You spend money on your debit card every day, right? You don't necessarily throw it away. Just in your mind, throw it away. We're not spending debit card money anymore. You put your debit card securely away in your wallet, purse, or whatever, and you only use it, like myself, I only keep my debit card because in case I need to go to the ATM and pull money out of my actual cash out of the bank and spend cash. Otherwise, I do all my spending on the credit card. Now, with that being said, you treat your credit card as if it is your debit card. Now, that might sound crazy, right? But no, that's where that discipline comes in. When you spend your debit card, you're not going to spend more money than you have in the bank on that debit card. Why? Because they're going to give you overdraft fees and all of that, or or whatever. It's basically you're going to go in a negative. You treat your credit card the same way. It's been so long since I've had a traditional bank and credit card. I don't even know what overdraft fees are anymore because that is just out of my mind, out of my vernacular now. It's just completely wiped out for me. I spend only on my credit cards, and I use the one that has the well. Anyway, we'll get into more deep credit card stuff in other episodes, but right now I want to give you guys this credit hack to get your credit score way up through the roof in no time. So what you do is you spend your credit card as if it's your debit card. Anything you spend, you pay it back. You don't carry a balance, you keep that balance at zero. Me, myself, when I first started my journey, I started spending, I go and say fill up $50 at the gas station, and then I go home immediately, hop on the app, take that $50 I put into the gas tank, pay that to the credit card, balance zero. And eventually that went to I spend my money through the week. No more money than what I have already. I spend that through the week, pay it back at the end of the week. And then it got to like I just do it whenever I feel like it. And then it got to monthly. And then when it got to monthly, I set it on auto pay because I'd already developed this discipline of not spending the money that I didn't have. Because you don't want to look at credit as free money. Let's start back right there. Like, do not look at credit as free money. It is not free money. It is money that they let you borrow to pay it back. A lot of y'all borrowing money, paying it back anyway. So what you do is you spend your credit card as if it's your debit, and you show them that, hey, if you give me money, it's gonna get back to you. So they see that coming in and out, and all you're doing is doing your everyday spending as you would normally, but except for you're building your credit with it. And that is a simple hack that you can deploy and actually get your credit through. And like, it's one of the things that got my credit way up in no time. And I didn't have to do any charge or get this charge off of my credit account and have this looked at, dispute this, dispute that. I just over time I let those negative marks just fall off, and I just consistently pay my credit card to a zero balance every month. And that's really all you got to do, and it's so easy, man. And then when time comes, you'll have credit, you'll have money, and your mind. The biggest thing is your mindset will shift. You'll start looking at money differently because you have discipline. And like I said, you're not going to spend more money than what you have in the bank because you want to pay that credit card back to zero. There is a lot more stuff on credit that I really want to get into, but I don't want to stay too long on this episode. Comment below or leave comments, hit me in the DMs. To ask questions, guys. Feel free to ask questions, and if they're really good topics, we'll do a whole topic for a show on the question that you ask. There's a lot of stuff about credit that people just don't know. I've been learning them over the last 5 or 6 years or so, and I'm just trying to hand them back out. Like I said, I was a broke spoker, still am a broke spoker, low key, but my mindset has changed, and I don't think broke anymore. I think bigger and better and more disciplined, and just trying to be better, guys. I want everybody to be better. I want people to know that if my broke ass can do it, then so can you. But anyway, thanks for checking out the channel. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. I appreciate you guys sticking around this long, and I appreciate you guys coming in. Like, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to know about credit. Comment, hit me in the DMs, ask questions. Let me know what you want to know, and I will answer them either in a further podcast or sometimes I'm going to have some guests on here. If you want to be a guest, hop on. Hit me in the DMs, and we can see what we can do about making that happen. Yeah, so this will be fun, guys. Remember, you can have whatever you like. Just gotta do what it takes to get it. Anyway, catch you guys on the next one.